Hello, lovey. It's raining, it's pouring. Old Normie is boring. We got some rain here in Minnesota. Puddles, swampy mess. Cranky's up there hanging out. Hi, Cranky. Oh, good Lord, there's two of them. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. All right. No, it's okay. It's all right. Little Johnny's out with Rosie in their enclosure. They are both locked in for the night as it is raining. And there are no lights, so if I were to take you to show you, you wouldn't be able to see them. Because there are no lights in their enclosure. I'm going to put my other dog in the house. Come on. Because she's getting rained on. And she doesn't go in the horse pen. Poppers does, but this pup does not. So I'm going to let her in the house quickly. Come on, bees. There you go. Poppers is probably going to come. Well, they'll stand out in the rain actually. And they don't want to go in the shelters. And the rain isn't probably good for them to stand out in all night. So I filled their hay nets, I filled their waters, and I locked them in just for the night. Because we're supposed to get a lot of rain. And it really sucks. So I can sit. Yeah, horses actually like to stand out in the rain, but it's kind of cold and rainy. It's not the best. The horses are gonna sniff my chair and check it out before I set it up. They've all seen it before, but it won't hurt for them to see it again. There we go. I'm gonna sit in my chair. Here's Lovey. We have no grass right now. We have winter, so nothing's growing. Nothing's growing here, Thomas. Kitty. Kitty. That's Mr. Moo. That's Mr. Moo. This is, to the right is Lovey. Right here, that's Lovey, and this is Normie. There's a chicken underneath me. From Massachusetts, USA. Hello. Massachusetts. New Orleans, very cool. Very cool. We're in Minnesota and it's raining and gross outside. So what better of a day to come in and hang out with the horses. The only thing is the tin roof makes it very loud. So Lovey is backing up a little too close for comfort because I know she does kick. So I'm gonna move out of her way because I don't want to get kicked today. So I'm gonna sit right in the corner and Mr. Moo is looking at me like, you're taking my bubble, lady. Hey DJ, welcome. Hanging out with the horses tonight. super rainy outside. I also got a chicken in here. She's not supposed to be in here. But she's an escaped convict. And I'm just not. I'm not taking her into custody. She can just hang out with me. I'm pretty sure that's the one they call Penguin. She's an escape artist, I swear. So Normie is just hanging out watching the rain because he's like the boss horse, so he keeps an eye on everything. Lovey was standing out in the rain. And Mr. Moo here thinks I have treats. Oh no, Thomas, it's not a rooster. I know, it's not. It looks like one. We had actually that kind. We had a rooster. He went away real quick. The kids didn't like him. He wasn't nice. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. Hey, Mr. Moo. Hey, Lovey. Hi, thank you, Bethany. Beth Ann. Beth Ann, not Bethany. I love horse. I ride Larton in Martin. I'm not sure what that means, Cece, but it sounds really cool. I just ride for fun. So this is Moo, and Moo is from a kill lot. So it's very hard to tell exactly how old she is, or how old he is. He's a gelding. It's hard to tell how old he is. The vet says over 20. Yeah, it is spruce. So 4 of my 5 horses are from the kill lot, where horses actually will go to slaughter. They go to the border and they'll get slaughtered. So the kill lot I bail from does ship them to the border. Some kill lots do not, some do. The one that I bail from does ship them to the border. So he was an Amish horse all of his life and worked for the Amish. And then he ended up not being able to do a full day's work anymore. And he ended up at a kill lot. And so I bailed him out of there. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with him, except that he's older. And I don't mind, because he's the best boy ever. He rides wonderful. He's gaited. He's very smooth. Oh, okay. Very cool. Awesome. It's a very rewarding thing to do. This one here, I'll show you Lovey. Lovey had a halter, actually, a halter is like a collar for a dog. So it goes on the horse's face, and then you can lead them around, if you don't know what that means. Well, Lovey had a halter that they put on her, and it grew into her face. So the halter had to be cut out of her face, and she was in such poor condition they thought that she would die. So they shoved her in a stall, threw some hay in front of her, and she didn't die. She was very, very thin. They didn't think she would make it. She started gaining weight and recovering. And so then they listed her, and we got her out of the kill lot. And everybody on my channel helped me do that. And I'll show you her just one second. This is Love. As you can see, she's still putting on weight. Okay. And learning to trust. She was out in the rain, so she's all wet. But the halter there was huge marks, and we had to shave off parts of her head, and that's all growing back. She looks really good now. She's also putting on a lot of weight here. She eats really well, as you can see. And she is an Arabian mare. And she's a senior, so she's about 20 plus years old. She's an older horse. They are sad stories, but they end up here, where they're loved dearly, where they're given the vet care, the farrier care they need. So it is sad, but at the same time, it's amazing to make a difference in their lives and to change their lives for the better. She's only been here a couple of weeks, and the difference is insane. She looks a couple of weeks, yeah, probably about a month. And the difference is amazing. Yeah, oh, my minis. My mini babies. I can't show my minis because they are currently locked in their stalls because it is pouring rain here and they didn't want to go in on their own free will. But I have two minis that also came out of the kill lot. Both of those had feet issues. Both of them are said to be Amish ponies. One of them just got too old and foundered and ended up at a kill lot. And the other one, the back feet were about a foot long. And my farrier is working at those. So this boy here, it does, but thankfully, Rob, a lot of people have helped me. If you go to bigjohnandfriends.org, bigjohnandfriends.org, that is our website. So many people have helped us. So I'm not going to take credit for all of it because so many people have jumped in to help us save these horses. And financially, that is so helpful to us. This is Mr. Moo. The other thing that's maybe even harder to see than the physical signs of sickness or abuse or neglect would be the mental and emotional signs of struggle that the horses have. Distrust, no idea what a treat is, no idea what like grain is. There's just a lot for them to learn when they come, and learning what like good care is, but also learning to trust and love people. And Moo figured that out very quickly. Oh, hello from France. Very cool. Very cool. Scooby33, thank you. Appreciate it. And then this is our dog Puppers. Puppers is a St. Bernard German Shepherd mix, and here she is. She hangs out in the barn with me. She hangs out with the horses. She is a livestock guardian dog. And she takes her job very seriously. Thank you, Hazel. She's a very good dog. Yes, you are. Saying hello. Hello, Ruth. Ruth from Virginia. Very cool. Yeah, you are a beautiful girl, Puppers. So, like when Mr. Moo came, yes, each horse is very unique. I would say Lovey and Norman have very similar personalities, and I think that's because they're both Arabians. They're both very sensitive and emotional. They feel things very deeply. Both very sensitive. Very sensitive. Mr. Moo is a quirk. He's so funny and such a goofball. Rosie and Little John are the minis, and Rosie is such a girl. Like, she is just so sassy. Little John is adorable, and he's very sweet. Hi from the UK. Oh, thank you. Hello. If you like rescue animals, that kind of thing, if you want to hit the subscribe button, Yeah, and each horse is so different. Like each horse is so drastically different from the other. They're very unique. I would say as unique as dogs are. You know, dogs have different personalities and different ways of being. Horses are the same. Look at him. He's really calm right now, relaxed. Haley. So my name is Anna. I am from Turkey. Very cool. These are my four-legged friends. Puppers is over there eating horse poop like usual. Yeah, like, subscribe, you know, if this is your thing. If it's not, I totally get it. You can move on, but I come hang out with the horses and you guys, and we have a good time, I think. I have a good time. Mr. Moo is just going to stay in full line of, yes, dogs are a trip too. Horses are just on another level to me. Yeah, horses are definitely, hello, Elizabeth. How are you tonight? Athenia, Athenia, am I saying your name right? Athena. Is it Athena or Athenia? I'm trying to see if I'm saying it right. Stella Equestrian 123 is here. I've been around here a while and enjoy the content. Spruce, yeah, Spruce is great. Spruce, I'd say you're an OG with Donna Lee. Athenia. Okay, awesome. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, thank you, Jane. It's not possible for me at this time, Frank, because I have children, and that is kind of my number one priority. I homeschool, and I have 3 children that I'm homeschooling right now. One of them's just a little guy, so he's just starting, but I take that really seriously. It's kind of like my job. But the horses are definitely a huge priority to me, and I do what I can. Eventually, absolutely, I would love to do this 100%. Hey, Donnelly, welcome. Love the Greek mythology. Yeah. So eventually I would love to do rescue full time, but right now I have other commitments, being a mom, so you can give the dog the eggshells and it's full of calcium. Yes. Yes, I do, Lee, and we have given them, and then the little kids are obsessed with cracking the eggs, and I suppose we could throw the shells in after, but they were almost getting too much because too much calcium is not good. So we were trying to be careful with that because I was reading up on it, and they get a lot of calcium from the bones as well. And so being a mom is the hardest job in the world. It isn't the most rewarding job in the world, and it is also difficult and challenging. Moms are so many things at once. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Incredibly rewarding. Look at puppers. Yeah. So I'm trying to balance out the calcium because we feed about 8 to 10 eggs a day for both dogs total. And so that's a lot of calcium in the shells because that's a lot. So, yeah, we're just trying to like get a good balance because they get calcium other places as well. They get 2 supplements added to their food. Oh, look at her. So funny how chill they get in here. Like they're so calm. Yeah, she is a very. Oh, there's cats above me. And it always reminds me of the time. Story time, everybody. It always reminds me of the time, and maybe some of you have heard this story. If you have, I apologize. Quick, I just got to say it again. The cats like to play up in the rafters. Up there. They're screwing around up there. Well, one day, Normie and I were in here, and my son, who's only 3, was playing by the door over there. And Normie and I were in here, and the cat, one of the cats, fell down from the rafters, and it happened within a split second. And I'm back here. I couldn't grab my son, and he was right in front of the door. And Normie just froze. And he was terrified. This cat scared the living daylights out of him. And he froze. He froze. He did not move. He just completely froze. So I was able to grab my son. And then Normie walked past. And I could tell he was just afraid. Like, his eyes were full of fear. And then he ran out. But he waited until I picked my son up. I mean, oh my gosh, that was the scariest thing, because I was prepared for the worst, because in that split second I was like, he should have bolted and ran right over my little guy. But he didn't. He stopped. They have such a sense of, like, children. And hey, hi beauty. Hi beauty girl. Hello. Hi, darling. Hello. This is my moo butt. Yeah, and I could tell, I mean, the cat, like, fell, and it was freaking out, like, running. And it was I just didn't have enough time. There was no way I could have gotten... There was no way I could have gotten to my son, and it was just a freak accident, and I'm so proud of him. So, yeah, very, very smart horse, and very, very, he loves the kids. He loves the kids, and he knows they're innocent. There's a cat. There's a kitty there. And there's a kitty, there she is, right there. Here's the puppy. Everybody wants out of the rain. Yeah, it was, oh my gosh, that was, this is Normie. Oh, Lovey's gonna. Hey, Norm. Hi, bud. So I tried to keep clear of Lovey's hind end. Lovey will kick. She's never kicked at me, but she kicks at the other horses occasionally. And I haven't had her long enough to really trust that she wouldn't kick at me. So I'm careful with her. Here's Mr. Gnome Gnome. This is my Mr. Gnome Gnome. Normie. Yeah, and Lovey, that's the thing, is I don't expect any different. She came from a kill lot. She came from a bad situation. You know, I can't expect her to behave perfectly. You do not want a new tattoo on your face of a horseshoe. Exactly. Lee, that's exactly it. I truly do not. I want a new tattoo, but not of a horseshoe and not on my face. Sweetie. You gotta clean the mud off your face. Here. Here, buddy. Yeah, Rob, my mare does not like the dog. Lovey does not like the dog. So the dog will just, she doesn't want to be out in the rain, and we have a place for her to go in, but she likes to be by the horses because she wants to protect them. So she will just come in here and lay down and be very sneaky about it, because if she's not sneaky about it, Lovey will kick at her. So she just is sneaky about how she comes in here. And what, Felicia? So, anybody who's just joining or who's hasn't been on the channel before, my name is Anna. We're in Minnesota. We've rescued these babies from the kill lot. Except for this one. This one is not a kill lot rescue. I'm so confused with what that says. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read the comments and I'm a little confused. But if you go to bigjohnandfriends.org, I'm planting my phone on his butt. If you go to bigjohnandfriends.org, you can donate to the horses. You can donate to our cause. My current need is bedding. Because we have gotten so much rain, I cannot keep everything bedded well enough. Every day I'm having to bed this place, and and with 3 horses in here, it goes to heck real quickly. Speedboat. Yeah, no kidding, Lee. You could take some of ours, Total Tech. We would totally sacrifice some for the greater good. So my current need is bedding. I'm gonna have to go get some, and I literally just bought some 3 days ago, and I'm already down to like nothing. But on the bright side, it's very warm. It's very dry in here. That's Normie and his friend. Normie and Lovey are besties. Hi. Hi, Nick-a-moo. I'm gonna sit in my chair now, okay? You can still hang out here. I'm just gonna sit in my chair. They're kind of wet, Donnelly. I wish they weren't wet, but they were like outside. It's like 44 degrees out, so they were hanging out outside in the rain. So, and I had hay in here, so I don't know what the heck they were hanging out outside for. So I bedded in here, put some treats in here, brought some hay in here, and it started raining a little bit harder, and then everybody came in. So what's really nice is this isn't a huge space for 3 horses, but it's like they know when the weather gets bad. and they're all very well behaved. Nobody's kicking at each other, knock on wood, nobody's fighting. Everybody is getting along, and there's 3 in here. That's a lot. So before I came in here, the kill lot posted a group of horses. So when I go in the house, I want to show you guys the new listings of horses. This kill lot posts usually every 2 weeks, every week and a half, 2 weeks. They post a group of horses, and they just posted more. They have a mule in there, I think. Some riding horses. Some that are bred, some pregnant horses, which is kind of sad to see. My vet was really impressed with Lovey's progress. And I'm like, I don't see it. And she's like, you need to take pictures and look. And I'm like, yeah, I do have pictures of her. And when I look at the pictures, then I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks amazing. But when you're dealing with it every day, you can kind of forget where they came from. And so I like to take pictures because I like to look back. Yeah. That's the pregnant mares are hard to see because I hear a lot of horror stories about the people that bail the pregnant mares that lose the foals because the mares get sick at the kill lot and they don't carry the foals to term because of the sicknesses that they've acquired going through a kill lot. It's awful. Thank you. It means a lot to hear you guys say that. Honestly, it does, because she really pulled at my heartstrings, and she pulled at a lot of other people's too, because she was bailed in a matter of 2 to 3 hours. Everyone raised the funds for her. She really pulled at heartstrings. She's a beautiful horse. When she moves, holy moly, I cannot wait. And I try to live in the moment, but I cannot wait for summer when that pasture is green to let her out and let her run. I cannot wait to watch her. She's gonna look stunning. I mean, oh my God, that first run through the pasture is gonna be something beautiful. I cannot wait to watch that. I'm so excited. Yeah, these foals, they lose them because the mothers get sick in the kill lot. They come from the kill lot, they're ill, and they can't carry the foal to term. A lot of times they abort the foal. Strangles, they get it, and they pass it on to the baby, and the babies can't survive. And there a lot of pregnant mares go through that. I've never gotten a pregnant mare. I would be so afraid. Oh my God. Certain ones I don't know if I could bail because I think the stress of bailing could actually just do me in, honestly. It was hard enough bailing Lovey, but bailing a horse that is carrying another and just being on pins and needles, not having any idea, would be so horrific. Yeah, Pupper says to like the channel. Right, Spruce? But here we go. And there's a chicken just going underneath the horse. Because why not? Yeah, strangles is the worst. There's this part of me that... There's a couple things, guys. Lovey is a lot smaller frame. I don't believe I'll ride Lovey. Ever. I'm not a tiny person, and she is built very petite. So I don't really feel that I'd be comfortable riding her. I don't know what she's been through in her life. I would, and this is just me thinking out loud, I would love to do liberty training with her. She's very responsive. I would love to build a type of connection with her that would allow me to do that with her. But the other possibility is sometimes children develop a bond to an animal. And if one of my kids did, I wouldn't be opposed to her being ridden by one of them. So I'm kind of just Anna's arc. You guys, I love my critters so much. Oh no, I get it because it's raining. Anna's arc. Oh gosh. Yup. Literally. You guys, can you hear this? It's still rain. I'm like, okay, it's gonna let up so I can walk to the house without getting soaked, right? Still gone. Still going. Literally. I've been watching some of it, and I believe Arabs have such a personality for liberty training because of how sensitive they are and how connected they are. I really do think that if I had a shot at doing liberty work, it would be with my Arabs. I really do. But then I have trusty Norman. I have trusty Moo. They're my trusty steeds. Any day, any time, any weather, they will take me out and take care of me. Same with the kids. And I do have big plans to do more rescue. And so with rescue, you know, I wouldn't say I necessarily would need, riding for me is like 2% of owning horses, honestly. Most of it is spending time with them, building a relationship, taking care of them, scooping poop, feeding them, brushing them, doing all their cares. It's just a relationship with the horses. A very small percent is actually riding. So, and I'm okay with that because I like doing this. The work of horses isn't work to me because I love it. So it doesn't feel like a job. It's like I look forward to coming out and taking care of them. I look forward to spending time with them. I look forward to feeding them, even though the winter time kind of sucks. I don't look forward. We're gonna start having issues with my connection, so I'm gonna try to look at this. Ridiculous. I'm telling you guys, these chickens are insane. All right, buddy. I need to go. Excuse me. Yep, I'm taking the chair. I'm taking the egg. Check the egg out. The egg is Norman approved. All right. Here we go. Come on, puppas. Shut all the lights off. Here's this ridiculous chicken. Okay. Come on, puppas. Come on out. I'm going to set up your bed so you can sleep on a dry, warm bed. All right. Got to set up Pupper's bed. Here we go. Run, Forrest, run! Ugh. Made it. You guys, it just stopped raining. That's great. I'm gonna put Pupper's bed down so she can go to sleep on a nice warm bed that somebody donated to her from the wish list. Come on, Puppers. Come on. There you go. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. That bed is so nice. It's probably the nicest thing that Puppers has ever had, and she loves it. The egg is Norman approved. I'm serious. He has to approve of all the eggs. He has to smell them. He must smell them. He must smell them before they come in the house. We call all of our eggs Norman approved. In fact, my daughter, sometimes if she sells eggs, she writes on them Norman approved. Now I have to ask my husband the computer password because I don't know what it is. Michael, what's the computer password? Oh, seriously? We have to change the password if the kids know it. So my husband changes it to funny things every time. So then when he tells me the password, I'm just like, oh gosh. Oh, here we go. Oh my God. I'm looking at the horses, guys. Okay. Ready to do a quick, everybody ready to see this? Spoiler alert, this might be hard for some people to watch. We have babies in the kill lot, so here we go. This is the kill lot that we have baled all of ours from. All right, here we go.
Just a little bit on the thin side, and I say that where other people be like, "Oh, she's perfect," you know. I think she could use another 100 pounds. Put a blanket on her, give her some good feed and some high quality hay. This mare's gonna fatten right up, slick right up, and you're gonna have yourself a fancy riding horse right here. She's clean.
14 years old, 14 hands.
Funky little sorrel mare. She's gonna be about 14 hands, and she is about as wide as she is tall. Look at her, my lord.
Nope, this is not me. These are in a kill lot. These are not me. This one here needs weight, nice pedigree, 16 hands bay. This one, hey, I think somebody must have bailed. There was a little mule in here, and I think somebody must have bailed it. Hang on, I'm gonna check. Nope, here she is. I feel bad for this one.
Red Roan paint Molly mule. She's going to stand about 14.3, 15 hands. And yes, I can clearly see that she is off on the right front, and you're going to buy her that away. But I don't see anything there to the naked eye. She might have an abscess, or I bet a little farrier treatment will go a long ways because her feet are quite long. But she's an absolute doll. She's super gentle. She'll literally whistle. She'll come find you. She's easy to catch. She handles his ear good. She'll be broke. You can do just about anything you want to do on this mule, they tell me. But she's going to need a little farrier treatment. You can see her toes are kind of on the longer side. You going to let me pick this foot up? Let's take a look-see here. Oh, yeah, her foot is pretty long there. Bring her up here. Now, this is a pretty darn good mule because I pulled her leg forward and she's still standing here. You can see her foot's kind of on the longer side. And then she stands square back up. I don't see anything there that would incline me to think that she has anything going on other than she needs her feet done. Isn't that right, old girl? She got the big old gentle ears, super quiet and gentle. Left eye's good, right eye's good, and good old mule right here. She's gonna be on the older side. I'm gonna call her 15, 16.
Okay, you guys, I absolutely adore her. She is so freaking cute. Oh my God. Okay, sorry, I'm just having a meltdown over here. She's really, really cute. She is so cute. Let's see what they're asking for her.
Stand about 14.3, 15 hands. Stocky mule. 74.96. She's She's going to be priced at 10 and a quarter. Go ahead and just ride her around a little bit, then slip off her and lead her around. We let her up, we literally let her up to that little bathtub right there. Stood right there, slipped right behind her, and rode her right off. No issues. She just needs a little TLC, priced at 10 and a quarter. You're going to have yourself a good meal right here. These kind are the hard to find kind. You can find a lot of these mules, you can find a lot of bad mules, but it's very hard to find any good mules, and we don't get a lot of good mules in here. She rides right up there. You can slip right on off. Pretty darn nice mule right there. She stands right there. I like this mule. It's a nice mule. She just needs a little TLC. Catch her where you find her if she don't catch you first. Nice. Rowan paint. Gentle Molly mule. Stocky built. Just needs a tube of warm.
So it's basically $1,000, $1,000. I'm not sure what that would be in money for the UK. So here's gosh, there's so many on here, you guys. Look at this. Okay, here's their Christmas post. Look at this. We got this one, Bay Mustang, kind of leads, needs a loose haul. We got this one that is Mustang, title in hand, loose haul, so it's not halter broke. This one is a standard bred mare, 13 years old. She's bred. And she looks like she rides really nice. She actually doesn't look like she's in bad shape either. But she's pregnant. That's so hard. So this one is pregnant. She's quite pregnant. She's a standard bred mare. She's 12 years old. Probably came from the Amish.
Standard bred. And she just travels right on out. She's going to be about 12 years old is what they say. And she's in full to a pony. That's all I know. I don't know what type of pony. If it's a black pony, brown pony, paint pony, big pony, little pony, I don't know. But it's in full to a pony. She's going to stand about 14.3 hands, and she's kind of carrying her guarantee there. She's got a big old belly. She's going to have a shoe on every foot. She's going to have a tattoo there on her neck. And when we do the walk around, I'll show it to you. But here's a cute little mare that rides around quite nicely. I bet she's never really been rode in her entire life, but been mostly a buggy horse. But she's in good shape, and she's a cute little mare. She's got a shoe on every foot, and she's got the most adorable little Arab head that I've ever seen on a standard bred. This little mare is priced at 9 and a quarter, and she's in full to a pony. She'll be 12 years old. She handles very nicely, as you can see here. She stands about 14.2, 14.3 hands. Let me show you this Arab standard bred head right here. Look at that cute little baby doll head to her. Look at the big, soft, kind eye. And yes, she is a standard bred because voila, look at that. That's her brand. You can pause it, screenshot it, look it up, tell us everything you know about her, other than what I know about her. But she's cute mare right here. Both eyes are clean. Big, soft, kind eye. Show your teeth. There's those teeth. I'm going to say she might be a little bit younger than 12. That's a pretty short tooth right there. But hey, look up the brand. You tell me. She's clean-legged. She's got a shoe on every foot. She's a pretty darn nice little mare right here. Got a beautiful tail to her. You can get a crate comb and get those gosh darn tag marks off of her. Beautiful long mane to her. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. Beautiful little mare. In full to a pony. I don't know what type of pony. I guess we'll find out in a couple months when she lays down and has you one. But she's kind of writing her own guarantee right there, folks. Nice little bay standard bred mare with an Arab head. She rides around quite nicely. She got a shoe on every foot. She's broke to drive also. I like this little mare. She's cute. You're going to buy her and you're going to like her and you're going to have a possible 2-for-1 deal. Be interesting to see what she lays down and has here in a couple months.
Okay, they never said her price, so no idea how much she costs because they never showed her price. We watched the mule one, this one, 14 years old, really well broke, sound and healthy, friendly, was used as a lesson horse. Okay, how does a lesson horse end up here?
Whoops, slipped a little bit down there. That's good enough. We don't want her to slip and fall down there. 74.98. Nice shapy mare. Stand about 14.3, 15 hands. Oh, there, beauty. She's going to be priced at $1,600. Nice, gentle gray mare. Look at that big, soft, kind, dark eye. Can you say no to that? Look at her. She's beautiful. Can we see her teeth? There's her teeth. 15 to 16 years old. 74.98. Pretty darn nice gray mare right here. Rides around quiet and gentle. Got the most gorgeous little pitty pat trot. Been part of a lesson program in a camp, so she's most gentle for about anybody. If you're looking a little beginner type horse that you can catch, saddle up, and just go for a ride, you're gonna love her. And how can you not love her? Look at those big, soft, kind eyes. She walks right on out. Go the other way. Reverse your animal, please. She neck reins. Trot sound, travel sound. Look at that little pitty pat trot to her. You want to go enter some little play days, some little open shows, a little work, get that head down. She's going to do them little pitty pat trots. She'd definitely be a competitor. Something to go play around with on the weekends, yet besides. Nice gentleman here. She's 14 to 16 years old, 14.3 to 15 hands. She's gentle, easy to catch. You can see in the start of the video, she'll lope right on out. So look out, Tater. Get out of the way. Ride her right up to the mounting block. Jump right on off. She stands there all nice, calm, collected. Pretty darn nice gray mare right here. I like her. 74.98. 14.3 to 15 hands and be 14 to 16 years old. A little bit on the thinner side, but she just needs a good feed program and tube of warmer and a nice warm blanket. She's gonna fatten right up, slick right out, and she's gonna be a pretty mare. Look at that mare right there. She's gorgeous. Big, soft, kind eye.
Okay, I don't know why he's not putting the prices on some of these, but needs weight, nice pedigree.
By Watch My Potential, by the Potential Investment, multi-producing world champion stud. That stud down there in Texas. You'll have to look all this. You can look it all up on Facebook or Google, and it'll tell you all about them. But you talk about a horse with a pedigree that's somewhere to, or he's bred to go and do something somewhere at any point in time. He just needs a little TLC. He's got a very good start to him, and you can finish him out for the show pen, or you can take him down the trail, whatever you want to do. He has 16 hands, and he's got a body to die for, a lot of shape. This horse got a lot of weight to gain. He's just very average. I'd say below average weight right now. You take him home, you get him on a good feed program, he's going to fatten right up and bloom, and he's going to get huge. You talk about a big, fancy show horse, and he's going to be it in about 3 months if on the right care. Tater, you got to get out of the way. We're in the middle of a video. Can you please? Thank you. Come here. Get on the side. But I got a transfer, got a current Coggins. He's all set to go. This gelding's price, that's 19 and a quarter. 19 and a quarter for this well-bred world champion, top and bottom.
Yeah, I'm not seeing 16 hands either, Donnelly.
Bred gelding. He's got champions all over the place that gone to the world show and then have gone on and produced multi-world champions. He got the cute little pitty pat trot. He looks to be 100% sound to the naked eye. He's clean-legged. All he needs is a good feed program, a little MTG in that mane, and you're going to have yourself a good young gelding. He's just 2018 model, so he's just 6 years old. He's a big, tall drink of water, aren't you, big guy? Stands 16 hands. Like I said, he needs a little MTG in that mane. Looks like he's been started and kind of gone on and done some things with and then just turned out and forgot about. He's clean-legged. There's no blemishes. Got a beautiful tail. And yes, it's real. It's not a fake tail. Look at that. It's all right there. Like I said, this horse got a lot of shape. He's got a lot of structure, a lot of frame. And with a good feed program, he's going to fatten right up and be a pretty horse. You talk about a hunt seat horse in the makings, he can go and do it. Very calm, gentle demeanor to him. He is clean-eyed on both eyes. Got a nice forelock to him.
Well,
got a good young mouth. No, I don't got no treats, you silly goose. He don't have no bad habits I know about. Look at that good young mouth. He's just 6 years old. He's straight too. Come here. Got all of his teeth. He's straight in the mouth. He's not over. He's clean-legged. His feet are in good shape. No blemishes on his legs. Nice shapy gelding. Nice young prospect right here. He's had all the foundation. Just needs a little TLC. Get a little tune-up on him. And he's going to be ready for the spring shows. Look at him just set his old head in that little pity pat trot. Play with him a little bit more. See if you can slow him down some. There you can. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. What do I know? What do I know? I'm telling you. Couple weeks, couple months. He's going to be ready for the spring shows. And you go and just collect yourself all them blue ribbons. And you can thank me later. I'd love to see updates on this horse. This horse got a lot of potential. Got a lot of places to go and be something. I'd like to see what he goes on and does. He's a pretty gelding. He's going to make somebody a very, very nice horse. Rides around very quiet and gentle. Cute little pity pat trot. Travels sound. Clean-legged. Nice horse right here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They're not putting prices on half these horses, so I don't know what the heck that's about. This one's a direct ship, so basically this one apparently doesn't get a video. Brown standardbred mare, no brand, direct ship. She doesn't get a video. And also they didn't put her price on there, so I'm not sure how anyone's supposed to bail her when they don't know how much she is. A lot of mares in here. And with all the mares, they always say they have no idea if they are in full or not. And they're not very careful, and they're kind of ridiculous about what they do with them. So odds are they're in full. Yeah, they are. The prices are too dang high. It's disgusting. It's so irritating. Yep. I've been fortunate. Hello, love. I've been fortunate to, like, Mo is a great horse. He's a great ride. He might have some little issues here and there, but he's a great horse. I lucked out on Mo. Like, he's wonderful. Rosie and Little John, like, for ponies, people say ponies can be nippy, bitey, naughty, kick. They're very, very nice. I very much love them. Lovey has a ways to go, but she's an Arabian, and I knew what I was getting into when we bailed her. I've really been very fortunate. What he advertises them as you guys can see, is not... It doesn't seem to give us a good depiction of what they actually are. That's what's frustrating, is because people do buy from there. They get it. They think, oh, I'm getting this play day horse, and I'm getting this horse that I'm going to do barrels with, and then they get it home. And then they realize it's not what they wanted, so they send it to auction, and it starts all over again for the poor horse. And that's the saddest part of it, is just that these horses a lot of times will end up going somewhere just to end up back in the same place they just came out of, because the horses are not correctly, they're marketed to make money, and people are suckers. India, hello. Yep, basically he is. Basically he's a horse trader. Basically he is. He preys on people like me, and we've talked about that. It's like, sometimes I feel like, should I really be rescuing horses from this place? Because really, if you think about it, rescuing them from, it's supporting what he's doing. So I have to battle with myself on, is okay, but I'm bailing them and I'm supporting what he's doing. So he's keeps doing it. But if I don't, like Lovey, Lord knows where Lovey would be right now. Little John and Rosalina, I don't know. Where would they be right now if I didn't? So it's like, I don't know. It's one of those cases where I don't know if there is a right or wrong here. It's a conundrum. Yes, it's that. Hi from Australia. Hello. What's, what's right or wrong, in that situation? I'm not sure. And I can't rescue everyone, and other rescue groups will take some, but it's like sometimes, and that's what I try to go with my gut. Sometimes, like, none of them on there didn't really speak to me. Usually like I said, the ones I get have like issues. Those are usually ones that are like Little John was like me, and I was like 100% yes. Rosie, like, absolutely. And Lovey, but really. So I just, I'm not, I understand that I can't rescue everything that comes along, but when he talks about then horses money making all the doing, they're saying, yeah, 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 why don't you take the time? What infuriated me is that little Love, when Lovey came in, he was honest in his video when he posted Love. When Lovey came into the kill lot, he said someone came and just dumped her there. And he said the halter grown into her head, and with how thin she was, he didn't figure she would make it, so he just threw her in a stall with some hay, and miraculously, somehow, she came around. It's just like, what? Yep, he didn't think he'd make it, so he didn't really do anything. He didn't get her any vet care. He didn't do any work with her. He just threw her in a stall with some hay. And he's just like, we just thought she wouldn't make it, so we just left her, we just put her in a stall with some hay, and we just didn't figure she'd make it. What? Really? Yes, Raleigh and Link. Love Raleigh. Love her. Yep, and I don't, this one's gonna be a good show, or I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the ones that everyone else is overlooking because they're like, yeah, I don't like, oh, that's not gonna do anything for the Amish, ex-Amish horses, some of the best horses that you will ever meet. They just need someone to love them. That's, none of these really spoke to me in this batch, and I watch every time, and when one does, I try to do something about it, but his selling points mean absolutely nothing to me. Love her, yes, me too. Raleigh tells it like it is, and I really admire her. I think she is a really wonderful horsewoman, and I love her. I love listening to her on YouTube. She's one of my favorites. They're pushing his commissions. He don't care about nothing. Nope, he does not care about the animals. He tries to, they'll just need a good, he says it all the time, just a good feed program and some wormer. Just a good feed program and some wormer. That's his line for like every horse. Just a good feed program and some wormer. So when I bought Slim Jim, who rest in peace, passed away. Oh, he just needs a good tube of wormer and a good feed program. Oh, I gave him a tube of wormer. I gave him a vet. I gave him a farrier. I gave him every care there was. He had an awful bowel issue due to the Amish and ingesting a bunch of sand, and needed to be put down. And no amount of wormer or good food program was going to save that horse. Well, not just their horses, but their people, their women and children, dogs, puppy mills. There's a lot of things. And it's not, You know, those aren't the only group of people who do it. Not everyone in that group. There's some people, some Amish treat their animals very well, take very good care of them. I know that firsthand because we live not far from Amish country, and you can see both. You can see both. There are some that truly do take care of and love their horses, and there are some that they're just a tool, and when they're done, they're used up, they get thrown away. Yeah, we did a thing where we took his manure and then we put it in a plastic bag, and you put it with some water and then you shake it up, and the sand will settle to the bottom, and the amount of sand that settled to the bottom was horrifying because we were trying to figure out, like, okay, what does this look like? And so we started kind of doing some of our own tests. Like, our vet was working with us, but we started doing a couple things so that we could try to get to the bottom of it as well. And the amount of sand was horrifying. Yeah, sure. I didn't mean to sound ignorant. Just seen so much about it lately. Yeah. Yeah. It. And I just like to clarify, because sometimes people will say, "Oh, you're taking a whole group of people and lumping them in." And I totally understand that it's not all of them. And I just like to say that because I do know that, and then somebody's going to throw me into, "You're criticizing a whole group of people," and I'm not trying to do that. I'm just pointing out, in my experience, every horse, Rosie, Little John, Big John, Moo, all Slim Jim, all Amish, ex-Amish horses, all of them had issues. Some form of neglect in one way or another. Yeah, Carol, Big John was something else. I can't believe his life now. It's amazing what he is doing and how far he's come. Like, holy smokes, I can't wait to go see him. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, the little mule, like, when they're lame and when they're not walking correctly, I just think it's not fair to ride them. I know that they want to show that they're rideable and that gives them a better shot at being bought, but it's just so, it's hard to watch. It's really hard to watch. That's a hard one. I try not to. There's certain times when it's absolutely not. Riding Little John, absolutely not. He's much too small. Some of the ones that are lame, well, they're trying to show that they are rideable, but they're lame. So it's just like, there's certain ones that I think they've ridden that are questionable to ride. And there's certain ones that are like, that's an absolutely not. That's not even a question, you know? Well, holy buckets. I've been on for 74 minutes. I am ready to go take a nice shower and relax. It's Friday night. My husband's actually home. Go hang out with him and my little guy. But thank you guys for jumping on the live. It's a good time as always. I'm gonna head on out. We'll do this one tag at a time. Yeah, if you want to check out our website, bigjohnfriends.org. Smells like a good idea, a shower. Well, smells like a good idea to me. I probably smell like a horse. I've been out in the horse barn quite a bit. Oh, Carol, it's my pleasure. It is absolutely 100% my pleasure. It's something I enjoy doing, and it has been increasingly, what would be the word? Overwhelming to be able to talk to so many people who share my passion and my love of animals, my love for horses. It has been so eye-opening for me. I did not realize that this world existed until I met YouTube. And you a country girl? I don't want to be put into that category. No. I'm not going to be in the country girl category. Nope, I'll plead the fifth. Good night, everybody. Thank you for jumping on the live. We'll do this one take at a time. See you on the next